ready for action.
Oh, man, but back to the Olympics, bro. I was actually curious about that because I remember I had seen some of those interviews that you had during the Olympics. And I also saw that you had won the trials. Like you had won the qualifying trials in 19. And why did you kind of decide? I'm just curious. Like, why did you decide to take a step towards pro instead of just waiting and doing the Olympics? Or can't you do both? You can't do both, like pro.
Nah, not necessarily. Very kind of hard to explain. But USA, they allow pros in the Olympics, but USA doesn't normally do that, right? They actually did it this Olympics, right? It was just a crazy exception because of COVID. But long story short, after I won the trials, got on the team, we had one more thing to do to qualify for the Olympics, and that was we had to go to these qualifiers. So we were supposed to go to Argentina. Plan was to go to Argentina, and we were going to compete to get our spot in the Olympics. But COVID happened. Olympics got postponed a whole another year, right? They're like, damn, what's going to happen? Was a whole bunch of uncertainty. Was the Olympics going to happen? I don't know. Find out they just postponed it a year, and they was like, okay, well, we'll still compete and stuff. And then they moved our qualifier to next year, like in May or something. May's coming around, May 2021, and boom, they canceled that event.
Damn.
I was like, yo, what? Yeah. And so it was unfortunate for me and a couple other teammates where that was our only way of getting in, right? So what they ended up doing was they went by old ranking points from like 2019 and before. Me, a couple of my teammates, we weren't on the team at the time, so we didn't have any ranking points. And so that's how they brought pros back. Some of the pros that was on the team back then, they had the points that qualified them for the Olympics. So
the trials just kind of became obsolete.
Yeah, ultimately it did, right? Actually,
that's ridiculous.
Actually,
you got first, right?
Did.
You were first in it. Yeah. In heavyweight, right?
Right.
That's so ridiculous.
Pretty much trials really didn't matter at that point anymore. So, Olympics happened. You know, that was my whole goal, right? Was for the Olympics,
I've heard a lot about the Olympics. You'd have a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, bro.
I've heard some crazy stories, like not personally in my life, but just like people that I watch or like look at who've been to the Olympics. They say camp is crazy.
Yeah,
like, the athletes have the most fun.
I've heard the same thing. They have like they be having like Olympic branded condoms at the
exactly. What you think they doing in them tents?
Right. But you know the funniest thing, my brother said he was like, that's so stupid. Like that's the perfect breeding ground to like great superhumans. You know what I'm saying? You got top tier athletes in one place that having sex or whatever. Like that's the ultimate place to have like the most athletic babies on the planet.
You'll have like 10 Ngannous come out of there, like 6 Deontay Wilders.
Like, you have freaking legends.
Ronaldo's come out of there. Like it'd be crazy.
Yeah, and people wasting that, man. It's just a waste.
Yeah, that would have been an experience, bro.
But besides like all that, I mean, it was a lot different though, I think, this time around because they had to be really tight on the COVID regulations. So I'm pretty sure, right, even from stuff that I heard, that it wasn't necessarily the same experience as like any other Olympics.